Okay. Hey. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dancer's Stretch today on day before Valentine's Day. So today we're going to just mostly be using 2 blocks, maybe a pillow if you need it, but probably not. If you don't have blocks, use a book, probably some books or firmer pillows instead of the blocks. And then on that note, let's get started. We're just going to start with some jumping jacks. Get the blood pumping. Jumping jacks. High knees. Kick your glutes. High knees. And stop. Little twist. Bend in the knees, bring your arms up. Slow it down. Roll your shoulders back. Sorry. And forward. Now the head. Take your hands in between your shoulder blades. Grab the elbow with the opposite hand. Lean over to the right. And up. And switch. And up. Take your arm across the shoulder. Across the chest. And then the thumb is going up and down. And switch to here. Now the hands interlace behind the back. Lift and little pulse. Keep going. And actually make this closer. There. Keep going, keep going. Bend to the knees, forward fold. Release the hands to the floor. Shake out the hips side to side. Grab opposite elbows here and give yourself a sway. Take your weight over to the left. To the right. Now the center. Pull your hands through here. Give yourself a bend in the knees. And straight. And bend. And straight. Okay. Good. It's like I'm having a hard time with this microphone today. I don't know where to put it. Okay. So let's get right into all this stuff. We're gonna start with a point exercise. So trying to get a really nice dancer's point. So I want you to take 2 blocks. You see here, I'm gonna take this back. Okay, all the way back. So you want 2 blocks or some sort of hard surface here, okay? And we're gonna take just our toes. We're gonna turn out here and here. Here. There we go. We're just focused on the feet right now. So from a first position, we're just gonna start with dropping one heel, now the other heel. And then back and forth, back, forth, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna take it back more so you're not getting me. Okay, yep, so back and forth. Now we're gonna releve up or go onto our tippy toes and then drop the heels. Up and down. And up and down. Good, and then a couple more of these guys, back and forth. Okay, so now I'm gonna get a little, I think this is just like too much from behind, right? Okay, I'm gonna use this one. So you wanna check out what my foot is doing here. We're gonna go over the top of the toes to demi and then flex. So we're just doing one foot at a time. I'm working on my left. We're going up to a demi, over the toes, and then think of pulling the knee back behind the heel. And demi, and flex, and lean into the flex. So you're really getting that calf opened up. Good, one more. Demi, and over the toes. Demi, and flex. Good, other side. Come back. Okay, good. So we're gonna go to demi, over the toes on the right, and demi, and flex. And flex and leaning into it. You can use the wall if you'd like. Good, and demi, and over the toes. And really bring that knee back and push it forward. And demi, and flex, and put your weight into it. Good, demi. This is the last one. Over the toes. Demi, and flex. Good. Okay, so we're gonna do one more foot exercise, but from the floor. Okay. Yes. So we're gonna get into a little tuck position. We're gonna have our toes, just our toes, right? Can you see? Just our toes on the block, and then you're gonna take another block or pillow or book or whatever you have between you and your ankles. You're gonna sit into it. Okay. Come back a little bit. Good. We're gonna sit into it. Now we're gonna take both hands and we're gonna lift our knees up and pushing up into our toes. And down, sit up. Hands to the floor, lift the knees. And put your knees down, sit up. So just 2 more. Hands to the floor. Lean into those ankles. Knees down and lean back. So now it's getting a little higher up on my block to really open up the front of the ankle. So we're just gonna sit here for a couple seconds. You're having a great Thursday. Okay. Okay, we can come on out of that. So maybe let's do a quick flex. So curl your toes under, just on the floor. Sit into that, and then lean back, trying to open up the backs of the ankles now. Little rocks. Good. Okay. On that note, let's meet in a seated straddle on the floor. Oh, I will put this here. Sorry. Okay. So we're gonna meet in a seated straddle on the floor here. Good. So we're just gonna go side to start, get a little warm up. Reach for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and up. Other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in your straddle. I'm moving away from the wall a tiny bit. There. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yes. Okay, and now the center. Just keep it moving, but also keeping your knees either up towards the ceiling or behind you, right? We're really gonna work on that turnout today. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna get a little specific, staying in your straddle pike. Here, we're gonna flex our feet so hard that our knees pop off the floor. Or, excuse me, our heels pop off the floor. We're straightening our knees so hard so that our heels pop off the floor for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now come into more of a narrow V, so you're not in your fullest extent of your straddle. To about, so a little bit in. So now we're gonna think of heels forward, toes back, knees back. We're gonna lift up here and down. Then we're gonna drive our heels into the floor and try to lift our booties up. To there, ooh, to there. So we're gonna do that 8 times. So the knees, the legs lift, but we're in an extreme turnout. And then our booties lift off the floor. Ooh, that one's harder. Here we go. And lift. Real huge turnout. Can you even see that? Here. And lower. Now we're pushing the heels into the floor to lift up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down. We're trying to hold for 5. If you have to come up and down a couple times, that's okay. Okay? And we're lifting the legs. Yeah. So that's 3. And lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn out for lifting. Good. Booty for 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, now the legs lift for 5. Booty up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Legs lift. And now the booty lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rotate that out a little bit before we're still meeting back in our seated straddle. So we'll meet there again. Oh, I'm just gonna make sure I'm remembering the right one. Yep. Okay, yeah, the good stuff begins. Okay, we're just gonna do another side to side round just to stretch that out after we did all those lifts. So for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and up. Other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up. Okay, so now we can bring it in a little bit more into that narrow V again. We're gonna have our arms are either going here, here, or here, your choice, but we're also really trying to keep our spine nice and straight. We're not gonna lean back here, right? We wanna stay nice and lifted in the spine. Okay, and in a more narrow V, not in your full extent of your straddle. So arms are up. We're gonna bend the left knee and we're gonna développé it up on 1 and a light touch with a point on and. Here we go for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Give yourself a little love tap before we do the other side. And so if you were here, switch the grip. Okay, we're gonna bend the right leg now. Oops, this one doesn't wanna be that open. Okay, here we go. We're lifting for 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and, ooh, feel the burn. 4 and 3 and 2 and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a little love tap. That is a lot. Okay. Good, and we're just gonna roll into our pancake real quick. So nice wide straddle now, but we're still keeping our legs turned out from the hips, so knees are up or back. Trying to find a pancake and with flexed feet on this one. So for this exercise, we're just going to engage the glutes, squeeze, 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 and relax. So we're squeezing for a count of 3. Here we go, engage the glutes, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 3, 2, 1, relax. Engage the glutes for 3, 2, 1, relax. Engage the glutes for 3, 2, 1, relax. Squeeze 3, 2, 1, relax. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, relax. 1 more. Squeeze for 3, 2, 1, relax. You can push up here. Slowly come out of your straddle pike. Shake that out. Good. Okay. Real quick, we're gonna go into a butterfly. Here, push those knees down or flap your wings. Good, and then now take your heels out away from your hips. Come to a point. So we're more of a diamond shape rather than a full butterfly shape here. And then push those knees down again. Good. And then a quick forward fold here with flexed feet. So quick forward fold with flexed feet. Pull those toes. Now give them a point. Maybe get all those cracks out if you didn't on the blocks earlier. Okay, good. Nice forward fold. Get those feet nice and loosened up. Okay, so now a similar exercise that we did in our straddle pike. we're gonna do with flexed feet, we're gonna straighten them so much that our heels pop off the floor. Can you see? And then we're sitting up nice and tall. We're not leaning back at all. Just a nice tall spine. Hands can be here for this one. So flexed feet, here we go. Straighten on 8 and 7 and 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then a quick little wall moment. So we want our feet up the wall. Here and here. Whatever height is right for you is perfect. Okay. Let's give yourself a nice little forward fold. Okay. Now we're going to try to lift our booties up off the floor as we lean forward. Maybe hands here, maybe here, or maybe you want a little block for a little extra arm height, right? Okay, but here we go. We're lifting for 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more forward fold. Good. Give yourself some nice love taps on the calves quick. And then we'll meet in a seated pike again, but this time with a block. Yeah. So much adjusting. There we go. Okay, so this time our heels are going to be up on a block. Yes, yes, yes. Here. So we're sitting up nice and tall. And we're leaning in slightly. So you're making a nice little V, right? But not rounded, straight. So we're really kind of trying to arch the hips into the forward fold. Okay, and hands can be here or here. So just a slight forward fold. We're gonna lift the left leg, lifting, turning out, turning in, and lower. Even if it's just a little micro lift. Here we go. For 8, turn out, turn in, and lower. 7, turn out, turn in, and lower. 6, turn out, turn in, and lower. Oopsies. 5, turn out, turn in, and lower. 4, turn out, turn in, and lower. Ooh, that forward fold is rough. 3, turn out, turn in, and lower. 2, turn out, turn in, lower. 1, try to catch it. If you can't catch it, if you have a band or a belt or any sort of like stretch loop or anything, you can use that here. We're trying to keep a nice straight line in the back and a straight line in the legs with a pointed foot. Here, just a little lift and lower. Good. Other side. So right side. Here we go. Right goes. Lift, turn out, turn in, and lower. 7, turn out, turn in, lower. 6, turn out, turn in, lower. 5, turn out, turn in, lower. 4, turn out, turn in, lower. Oof, that is hard, isn't it? 3, turn out, turn in, lower. 2, turn out, turn in, lower. Last one. Turn out, turn in. Catch it with your hands or with a belt. So we're still in that nice straight spine, and we're just giving ourselves little lifts by bending our elbows or pulling our belt or whatever the loop is if you need that. But keeping our leg nice and straight. Just a couple little bends. Good. Flex that. And love tap that out. Good. Those are harder than I expected. I mean, I did them, but just not as many in a row. Okay. Good, good, good. So before we get into too much more, we're just gonna do that 90-90 legs. So if you want to think a bit of it, excuse me, your front leg or front shin is parallel with your top of your mat. The back leg is parallel to the side of your mat. Hands can be here or at the hips, or even a hand on the floor if you'd like. But the back heel, for me it's left, is gonna lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the knee, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the whole front leg. We're lifting for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're gonna stay in this shape. I'm just gonna turn so you can see. We're just gonna attempt this a couple of times. Hands are here, 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 or here. I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna go here. So we're gonna lift the whole back leg and try to meet the front leg. Oh, we might have to lean a tiny bit. So this is just gonna work that back attitude. Here. So we're doing it to lift, bring it forward. Oh my gosh. Clearly this is my Achilles heel. Here and back. So we're just gonna do that 4 times. So it's lifting in that back attitude position here, and then hovering parallel to the floor to meet the front leg, but keeping that bend in the knee, the back knee. Well, both knees. Okay, here we go for 2. Lift, bring it forward, bring it back, and lower for 2. Lift, oh my gosh, I have to lean. Lift, hover, bring it forward, bring it back, and lower for 3. 1 more. Lift, hover, bring it forward, bring it back, and lower. Well, that is really getting in those meats, isn't it? Okay, shift that out, and we'll switch sides. I'm gonna switch my mat so you can see a little better. Okay. Okay. So front shin is parallel to the front of the mat or the top of the mat. Back shin is parallel to the side of the mat. Here we go, back heel goes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the knee, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the whole front leg goes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are we ready for the hover? So back leg goes, lift, hover, bring it forward. Ooh, I might have to lower one hand. Lift, hover back, and lower. For 1. Lift, hover, bring it forward. Lift, bring it back, and lower for 2. Lift, hover, bring it forward. Lift, bring it back and lower for 3. One more. Lift, hover, bring it forward. Lift, bring it back and lower. Good job, everyone. Woo! Okay, that was good. Okay, can we see here? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, after 90, 90. Oh, we're doing a figure 4. We're gonna do just a quick passive moment of figure 4 here with a flexed foot. So my right ankle is crossed over my left knee. They're both bent, but my right foot is flexed. We're just leaning forward for a moment. We are gonna take this to our backs. Just wanna do a quick passive one since we just did such an intense glute med. So I'm switching. Let's do a quick passive moment. Good. Okay, so if you'll take a block here and put it under your sacrum or a pillow or whatever just gives you a little bit of elevation. Okay. So we're gonna do a quick round of nerve glides here. So to make sure you can see. There. Okay. Sacrum up on the block. Good, can you see? Yes. Okay, just to start, my right leg is over my left knee and I'm lifted and I'm gonna take both hands behind my left knee and then I'm using my right elbow to push my right knee out or away from my body. So here. Now our left leg is going to point with straighten with a pointed foot to here and then flex on the bend for 1. Point, straight, flex, bend for 2, point, straight, flex, bend for 3, point, straight, flex, bend for 4, point, straight, flex, bend for 5, point, straight, flex, bend for 6, 2 more, point, straight, flex, bend for 7, 1 more, point, straight, flex, bend, and then just go up to a point here. Try to pull in that foot either with your hands or with a belt or a band or some sort of loop or accessory here. We're just pulling in. Okay, so now we're gonna have our hands either in a V pointed down or in a T, arms out to the side. Right heel is gonna stay on the floor and we're turning it out. Okay, now the left leg is gonna bot ma forward. Ready, go. 4, 8, oops, 7, 6, right leg straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one catches. 1. But right heel is on the floor, right knee is bent. Good, pull that in. We're gonna let go and try to let it hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go again. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. That's a good one. Okay, so now the left heel stays on the floor. The left leg is nice and straight. Okay, we're really trying to open up that hip flexor. Other leg, right leg goes to Batma. 4, 8. Oops, only go as high as you can keep the other leg straight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one catches. 1. Pull that in. Good. We're gonna let go and try to let it hover. Hold for 5, 4, squeeze, squeeze, 3, 2, 1, go again. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Maybe bend the knees, give yourself another little love tap. We're gonna go back to the first side with a flexed foot. Left foot is flexed and straighten up. The right foot is pointed and we're gonna meet the left for here, for 8. And nice and slow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're switching, so grab the other foot and flex it. For me, it's the right. Flex those toes. Now the left leg goes from the bottom. Okay. Left leg is pointed and it meets the right. 4, 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo! Take that sacrum block out from under you. We're gonna still stay on our backs. I'm just gonna get a quick sip of water. Pardon me? Okay, here we go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so now we're gonna go into a straddle. So those changement beats. So our feet are going, I just wanna make sure you can see. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yes. Okay, so our legs are going up the wall, turned out, so heels are touching, legs are nice and straight. We're gonna go beat, beat, open up to your straddle, flex, and then beat to the other side. So we're gonna do that rapid fire 10 times. Here we go. We're going beat, beat, straddle for 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, hold. So we're holding in our straddle pike. We're just gonna pulse with our hands for 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Let go, they stay. And now they're gonna pulse on their own, no assistance. For 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, now we're staying here. I just wanted you to be able to see. We're going into that froggy, but we're trying to round or tuck the pelvis so that the full surface area of our spine is making contact with the floor. We're here. Excuse me. Okay. And now we're thinking of leading with the heel. The right leg is going to go up just to 90 degrees, but the left stays for 8 and right back to diamond. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, right back to diamond. 2, don't forget that spine. 1, other side for 8, and 7, heel forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake your hips out side to side here. We're going to roll over to our side, our right side. Rolling over to our right side, but making sure that we're not sinking in that shoulder, right? We're up and out of it. Now our left leg is going to turn out, and we're going to our Y scale, right? So more of that diamond side shape, but stay nice and lifted. Here we go. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one catches. Wherever you want to catch, as long as the leg stays nice and straight. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to let go and see if it stays. If we can hover it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side. Okay, so making sure that we're staying nice and lifted. Right leg turns out. Here we go. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one catches. 1. Okay, we're gonna let go, see if it hovers. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to meet on our tummies. So I'm going to switch my microphone and what that's doing here. I'm going to meet here. So to start, we're just going to do chest ups just to get that activated. Arms can be behind the head or up over the head, behind the head, like in that. They could be here, in an H, or here. Okay. Chest goes 4, 8, 7, but feet stay on the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now come into that Sphinx shape. Okay, so we're pushing in to our forearms here. Our elbows are stacked under our shoulders. We're sitting up nice and tall. Okay, so the drill will be, I want you to see the legs. We're gonna lift, bring it out to this, not a full froggy because we're not making this 90-degree angle with the knee, more of this like fully bent Y scale froggy, okay? And then we're lifting it here. We're trying to lift the heel up now. Here, maybe here. Lift the heel up and turn it out or away from the other leg. Bring it back down and then straightening it to lift and then lower. So I'm just gonna show that again and then we'll start our count. Still thinking about what our chest is doing. Okay, so I'm lifting the left leg. Lift, froggy, lift that heel. Sorry, lift the heel. straighten behind and lower. Yes? Okay, so we're gonna start now. I just wanted you to see the full movement again. Okay, here we go for lift on 1. Froggy, lift the heel, straighten it back and lower. So that was 1. Lift for 2. Froggy, lift the heel, straighten it back behind you and lower. Here we go for 3. Froggy, lift the heel, straighten it back and lower, but stay lifted out of the chest. Here we go for 4. Froggy, lift the heel, straighten it back and lower. Lift for 5. Froggy, heel, back, lower 2 more. Lift, froggy, heel, straighten it back out, lower 1 more. Lift, froggy, heel, straighten it back out and down. Woo, it's a pretty good one. Okay, now we'll meet on the other side. So I can see what the legs are doing. Okay, bringing me down. Can you see the legs? Yes, okay. Okay, so we're nice and lifted out of the chest. Excuse me, out of our shoulders. Sorry, I'm kicking my phone. Okay, we're lifting up out of our shoulders. We're trying to squeeze the glutes the whole time. Here we go, right leg lifts, froggy, heel, straighten it back and lower. That was 1. Lift for 2, froggy, heel, straighten it back, lower. And stay out of those shoulders. Lift for 3, froggy, heel, straighten it back and lower. Lift for 4, froggy, heel, straighten it back and down. Lift for 5, froggy, heel, straighten it out and lower. Lift for 6, froggy, heel, straighten it back and lower. 2 more, but making sure the glutes are staying activated. Lift for 7, froggy, heel, straighten it back and lower. Last 1, lift, froggy, heel, straighten it back and lower. Take a little moment for your lower back. It's a good one. Some love taps. Okay. I'm gonna push back. We're just gonna do 1 more, but with a block or something roughly hip width wide in between your feet. Oh, I'll use the gray one so you can see it. But that's just gonna be squeezed in your ankles like this, except we're still on our tummies. So you're still on your tummies. You're squeezing the blocks. Okay, and we're still lifted up, but on our forearms, tucking the pelvis under, squeezing the glutes. We're gonna lift the legs for 10, straight legs. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, oh my gosh, that was so fast. Okay, good. Bend. No, we have 5 minutes, so I'm gonna do this quick little drill here. So I want you to come into your lunge. We're just gonna finish off in a nice deep hip stretch. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go into our left leg lunge. Hands on the inside of that left foot. We're gonna rotate the right leg out so that we're in this nice side lunge. Now we're gonna cruise over to the other side, but we're trying to keep our hips lower than our knees. Energetically, we're trying to do it. We're thinking about it. To this side. And then pivot over to the right. And then rotate that one under. Other side, we're trying to keep the hips lower. So you're squeezing, 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 squeezing to the other side. 2 more, or 1 time on each side more. Here. Rotate. Cruise over to the right. And lunge. Center. And back over to the left. Okay, and since I have you here for a couple more minutes, we're just gonna do a quick penché drill on the wall. Just wanna make sure you can see it. Okay. Here, so to start, I'm gonna take my right leg up the wall, and wherever you are, it doesn't matter if you're here, right? If you have your split on the wall, great. If you need blocks for your hands, that's great. It's gonna push here. And wherever you're at, you're thinking of looking forward. And now we're gonna try to lift the back leg off the wall. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now push in. One more for 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Here we go, other side. So if you need those blocks to help you look forward, that is amazing. Other leg goes up. We look forward. Okay, now we lift the left leg. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now push into the wall. And again for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Ooh. It's a lot of turnout for today. So we'll just finish off with a little up. You want to stack knee over heel, other knee over heel. With flexed feet, just give that a nice little push, a gentle push. These classes always go by so fast. I had so much more. Good, and switch. Good. Take them into a pike, or legs into a pike here. Give yourself some nice gentle love rubs or taps. Grab those toes and just go back and forth with what feels good for you. Maybe you want to grab and pull a little traction in your spine. here. And slowly come out of that. Make sure you get lots of water. And thank you so much for joining me today. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna try to figure out this lighting thing with my new computer. It's a little funny still, but I'll suss that out. Please let me know if you have any questions or even requests for next week, specific things you wanna work on as a dancer, as a movement artist. I'm always open to suggestions or areas to target. And thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
Recording stopped.